All righty. Happy hump day, everybody. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Make sure you thumbs up the video when you come in. Make sure you thumbs up the video when you come in, please. I promise you, it doesn't cost you anything. Um, and if you're not a subscriber of Lifestyles with Eric, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You're definitely family once you hit that subscribe button. For sure, you're definitely family. We talk about all sorts of things, different topics. I cook on here. We do live art. I show people how to do different things, and excuse me, we just talk about different things, and we just freestyle sometimes. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, please. All right, Miss Kenyatta, thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you, thank you. Make sure you thumbs up, please. Make sure you thumbs up. All righty. We got one in the house. Let's get those numbers up. Let's get those numbers up. I hope everybody's having a good evening so far. It's been a blessed week for me. As long as I'm waking up, I promise you I'm not complaining. It definitely could be worse. So I choose to not complain. Although sometimes we definitely need a vent here and there about different things. We all do, I must admit. Uh, and we just keep on moving, life goes on. And, as long as you're up another day, you can always get through to achieving something different than what you're doing the previous day. So stay positive, everybody. Just stay positive. I believe everything is going to get better. Not thinking negative, although I've heard a lot of negative comments about different things. I'm truly thinking positive, and I think that things are going to get better before they get worse. I really think things will get better. So, um, yeah, that's just my take on that. Um, that's it. That's it. Where is everybody at? I'm sure they'll come in here shortly. A lot of stuff in the news. Cash Patel, I believe he'll be nominated for a new FBI director. Um, they're trying to get him through in that, so we'll see what happens. They're still finding a lot of waste. Hey Donna, how are you? They're still finding a lot of waste of the taxpayers' money, which is us, which is a good thing. We finally know specifically what things have been wasted on, and I don't like it, but at least they're finding out and they can put a halt to it. So I'm okay with that, definitely. Um, what else? What else? So much going on. So much. Hmm. So much. So much. But I just hope things get better. As far as what I really wish that people would learn how to handle their um, um, disagreements better and stop pulling weapons out every time they get angry with somebody, because that's forever. And you know, I'd say most of the people that get killed, I mean, are unalived. Um, there's probably no reason for it. It's because of anger or jealousy or some other reason that normally doesn't have anything to do with self defense. But I just wish that people would learn how to um, handle their differences better and not take violence into effect, especially weapons. Miss Sylvia Smith, thanks for coming in tonight. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up the video when you come in, please, babe. Make sure you do that. Thank you. I hope you're having a blessed week so far. Happy Wednesday, by the way. Happy hump day. Mm-mm-mm. And we are live, everybody. We are live. I love to do the live videos because I can just directly talk to everybody and just kind of get you something quick instead of something edited. I'd prefer to mess up and keep on going. I think that's the best way to do it. Miss Vivian, thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. All right, ladies, thank you. Happy hump day to everybody. Happy hump day. Make sure you thumbs up the video, please, when you come in, please. And if you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit that little button, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, I promise. But yeah, we do have memberships starting as low as I believe $2.99. $2.99 a month. So um, that's about it on that. In the meanwhile, and like I said, it's a lot of things going on, and you just got to keep your eyes open, ears open, and pay attention. Pay attention. Um, so that's it. I think Mr. Rico's coming in this evening. I think so. We'll see. I think he's coming in. Um, but yes, it's a lot of things to talk about, and we'll just touch on a few tonight. Um, let's see. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you a story before we get to the main subject. So there's a Houston teacher by the name of, or there was a Houston teacher by the name of Keisha Grigsby, and apparently she was busted for trafficking girls and teens. You know, she would put them up in motels and make them be with men more than 10 men a day, and she would make them make no less than $1,000. That's what she would tell these young ladies. She was a cosmetologist teacher, and she would take the young girls that were excuse me, she would take the young girls that were a little needy, and she would take advantage of them and um, make them sell themselves to men. And I just think that's horrible. So they caught her. One of the young ladies is suing the school district because apparently they knew for months that this lady was allegedly doing this, and they did nothing. So um, this like I said, one of the young ladies is now suing not only the school teacher, Keisha Grigsby, but she's also suing the Houston, Texas school board or school system. I'm sorry. So we'll see what happens with that. But I just think that that's just horrible that young girls were taken advantage of by a school teacher. It just sucks. What's going on, Miss Audrey Davis? Thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Um, but yeah, I just think that just it's horrible. It really is. It's horrible. She's being trusted by these young women, and then she's telling them, well, you have to be with these grown men and make $1,000 a piece, or else. That's just crazy, especially when you're in a position of power or a position of um, helping or mentoring, and then you're taking advantage of the people you're mentoring. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, people, y'all quiet. I ain't seeing no comments now. You got the comment. I got the comment. Please. No comments. No comment. No comment. Hmm. Okay, mum's the word, people. Or y'all typing slow either way. Either way, I don't know. But I just think that they ought to convict her to the full extent of the law for taking advantage of young women and taking women's innocence. I think that's horrible. So hopefully they'll do something with her, and she'll never get out of prison, or at least for a long time. Seriously, um, that's one of the biggest crimes you can be a part of right now, bigger than drugs. All righty, all right. So I don't know if Mr. Rico's coming in, but we'll just get right into it. But I want you guys to, I want you ladies to, you got to comment now. You got to, you got to make a comment. If I'm telling the story, you got to make a comment. You got to give me something, your thoughts. Absolutely, Kenyatta. I agree. I agree. I completely agree. Teachers are supposed to be trusted. When I was a kid, teachers were like your parents as far as the respect level. We respected our teachers like parents, like they were our parents. So I don't know. It's just a different world now. Things are different now, a lot different. A lot, a lot, a lot. So we'll get into the next. We'll get into the last story, and we'll just finish up with that. We'll do that. So you saw the title, Telemundo reporter that was covering the Super Bowl was unalived in New Orleans, and I just think it's horrible when I tell you a story. So Telemundo reporter Adon Manzano was at the Super Bowl. Covering, he's a reporter, so he was journalist covering the Super Bowl and the festivities and, the game and things like that. Um, uh, but apparently, I guess the day before the Super Bowl, maybe that Saturday, last Saturday, he encountered a African American woman down there by the name of Danette Colbert, ah, Colbert, and that's the last that they seen of him. That's the last time they saw this man. So basically, they saw, um, and by the way, he was out of Kansas City, so he was representing Kansas City Telemundo, doing covering the Super Bowl. So anyway, he was seen coming into his hotel room with this young lady, Danette Colbert, and about 5 a.m., I guess Sunday morning, she was walking out alone, and then that's the last that they saw of this young man. Um, he didn't show up for his meetings the next day, which was Super Bowl Sunday, I believe. And so they did a welfare check on him, and they found him unalived, or, you know, he was unalived in his hotel room. And, you know, they didn't really give the details. But they did say that Danette Colbert was walking out of that hotel at 5 a.m. And she was known around New Orleans for robbery and different things like that. So they're thinking that he was set up, and that's unfortunate because he's now not here anymore because of somebody he thought he could trust, maybe to go to his hotel room and have some fun. Um, Unfortunately, that's not something you can do. You know, I wouldn't trust it, but I know sometimes men take that chance anyway, unfortunately. Um, the really messed up part to this story is that this young man, uh, Adon Mazzano, he lost his wife months ago, or maybe a year ago, something like that. Um, and so he was a single dad with a daughter. He bumped into this young lady at the hotel room. I mean, at New Orleans, not at the hotel room, but probably down on the French Quarter or wherever everybody was hanging at. You know, thought he might have met a good, nice date, but that's not how it ended up, and that's unfortunate. Fortunately, they did get the lady, and they did. New Orleans authorities did lock her up. So um, I just think it's just a horrible tragedy that this man lost his wife. Now his daughter has no mother or father. I just think that's horrible. I think it's horrible, absolutely horrible. You know, she robbed. You know, this guy was probably robbed and all that, but you had to do that to him, really. It's just sad. It really is sad. So it's just a wake up call for men. Men, you have to be really careful with the women that you encounter like that. You just really have to be careful, such as women too. But you know, normally women don't get robbed and set up. So it's normally the other way around. So men, you got to be really careful. Okay, you just got to be really careful uh, and ask questions. Or if something looks weird, it is weird. That's it. If something looks weird, it's weird. Get out of there. It's weird. And that's just the way it is. So that's my take on that. Yeah. But I do appreciate everybody coming in tonight, and I appreciate just you guys that are definitely lifestyles, family that rock with lifestyles from day one. I really appreciate you. Just sending you a special shout out and giving you your flowers. Just thank you for being a part of the Lifestyles family. Reality checks on right on the way out the door, young lady. Um, I was talking about a Telemundo reporter. My shoulder's killing me. A Telemundo reporter that was unalived in New Orleans. He was covering the Super Bowl. He was out of Kansas City. Um, he was seen going into into his hotel with a African American young lady that was known for robbing and doing things to people. And at 5 a.m. Sunday morning, she was walking out of the hotel room, and when they did a welfare check on this gentleman after he didn't show up for his meetings, they found him in his hotel room not alive anymore. So I just think, like I said, that is just a horrible, horrible, horrible tragedy. But the kicker, hey Terry, but the kicker is that this young man just lost his wife months ago, and so he was a single dad, and now his daughter doesn't have a mother or father now. So it's all bad. You definitely had to send prayers for that little girl and his family. It's just it's horrible, horrible situation, horrible situation. Yeah, yeah, that's a horrible situation. Miss Terry, Miss Reality Checks, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna get on off of here. But again, I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video out. If you didn't get a chance to hear what I was talking about, make sure you go back and watch it over and listen to what I was saying. And please comment, please. You're absolutely right, Reality. I agree. I definitely agree. You really just have to keep your eyes open and pay attention to your surroundings, definitely, and wherever situation you catch yourself in or wherever you're at. Pay attention. Look around, see what see where the exits are. Pay attention. You know, always pay attention. Don't be so oblivious to things, then nothing's going to happen to you. Always pay attention. So, all righty, people. Again, I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. Make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video out. I'm out. All right. Take care. Bye bye.